Hello, welcome to UK Coffee Week and this session on how water quality affects coffee. My name is Tim Sturk and I am the Director of Coffee Education at Cherry Coffee Training. We are a global coffee education consulting and training business, and we specialize in improving coffee quality at every step of the coffee value chain. I am also a licensed Q grader and I've been a brewing content creator for the SCA since 2015. With water playing a significant role in the development of our professional level modules in barista and brewing education for the Coffee Skills program. Water is nature's solvent, meaning it dissolves more substances than any other liquid. This is both good and bad for coffee. The substances in our water aid extraction, but the absence of these substances also aids extraction, but not positively. If our overall goal is a delicious final beverage, then an understanding of water's role in this is a key step, whether we're at home, in the office, in a coffee shop, or at a roastery. So why can't I use the water from my tap? Well, water from a tap is perfectly safe to drink, good for everyday use. However, for brewing coffee, water needs a little bit of help. Water can be either too hard or too soft, meaning we have too many dissolved solids or not enough dissolved solids, both of which will impact extraction. All of our water is chemically treated, most certainly our tap water. Ideally, we want to filter out any trace of these chemicals, as they will taint our brews. A decent filtration system at home or a commercial filtration system aims to improve flavors, while at the same time protecting our equipment from either scale buildup or corrosion. With all of that said, I'd like to introduce Samantha Scoles from BRITA, who will take us onto a deeper journey into the subject.
Thanks, Tim, for the introduction. So as Tim said, I'm Sam Scoles. I'm a business manager for BRITA UK, and I'm thrilled to be virtually chatting with you in this forum. A question we so often get asked is, how important really is water when it comes to making coffee? So my aim is that by the end of this brief session, you'll not only understand exactly how water affects coffee, but also what you can do to make it perfect. We recognise that water conditions vary across the UK, and with 98% of your drink being water, it's important to get it right. I only have 3 minutes, so without getting too scientific, a droplet of water contains many minerals, and those minerals can be simplified into groups. The mineral content of water, dependent on its makeup, can massively impact the taste of your coffee. If you have too many or too few, in other words, your water is too hard or too soft, you can end up with an under or an over extraction. And we want to ensure that your water complements the flavour profile of your beans, not hinders it. It can be your coffee bean's best friend or worst enemy. You just need to know how to treat it. Now, with water being such a key ingredient, the Specialty Coffee Association recommend an optimum water recipe for brewing coffee. You're probably already familiar with this, and they suggest an ideal range and certain measures for several aspects of the water's makeup. But because the makeup of our water is so different and varied, to get consistency in your drink quality and also protect your equipment and maintain its life, you must understand what your base water is so that you can treat it correctly. Now, this can seem complicated, and I guess it is, but in 3 minutes, you don't need to remember all of the detail. You just need to know that water conditions vary, and they vary because of science. The objective is to achieve an appropriate and consistent base, and we can help you. When striving to serve consistently good coffee for your customers, there are 3 golden rules for water for coffee. 1, test. you must test your water to understand what your starting point is. And 2, treat. Once you know what you're starting with, you can then treat your water accordingly. Remember, if we think back to the Specialty Coffee Association spec, we don't want to remove everything in the water. It's about achieving a blend of the right minerals to maximise and enhance your coffee flavours. And 3, repeat. Exchange your cartridge once it reaches capacity, not only to ensure that you can continue to deliver a delicious brew, but also to prevent those unwanted, unnecessary and costly equipment breakdowns. Quite simply, replace your cartridge and maintain the quality of your water and prevent the need to repair or replace your equipment. Now, testing is easy. It's a quick test that you can do very simply with just 5 millilitres of tap water in 2 minutes. Once tested, how do you treat? Well, you use a filter that has technology sophisticated enough to control and treat the minerals to reproportion the balance to create that consistent and controlled blend in accordance with your source water. So, whether you're making coffee in your kitchen at home or you're serving coffee lovers from your cafe, using BRITA filters will ensure that you're getting the best water for your brew. It is 98% of it after all. So thank you so much for your attention and sticking with me, and should you have any questions or want to know more, please do not hesitate to contact us.